Okay. Kennedy, tell us how you and your sister found the perfect cylinder.
How we found it is just so my mom, it's kind of like chocolate milk. My mom drinks it, and she just noticed one day that it was like the perfect kind of, it was kind of cool.
Wait a minute. This is chocolate milk,
It's
almond
not
milk,
chocolate.
Peruvian cocoa, dates, ashwagandha. I don't even know what that is. Maca and prebiotics. Kennedy, how did you prove, Kennedy, that it was the perfect cylinder?
How I proved it was by taking the length of the top, and it's just literally, and it's 1, 2, 3, and then there's a little bit more. So it's.
Oh my God. Guys, remember that. 1, 2, 3, and a little more, 1/7 diameters equals the circumference of a circle. And again, beautiful. Now, this is not the perfect cylinder, but I found a paper towel roll, which is much longer, is actually exactly twice the perfect cylinder. The dimensions are diameter times 6 2/7. So I did diameter times pi times 2, and I got the height of the paper towel roll. And I sent a picture to all of you. I hope that your parents shared that with you, because it was a funny discovery that I made when I ran out of paper towels. I went, oh my God, this looks kind of interesting. So, and remember, Ava, we agreed that you would keep your video on because it's kind of hard to see you. Claire, same thing if you feel comfortable. Andrew, same thing if you feel comfortable. Drew, same thing if you feel comfortable. Okay, here we go. Now, Mr. Kramer is going to ask you guys to look at a puzzle. And the puzzle is in front of you right now.
Roman numerals.
And let me explain how the puzzle works. Your job is to move exactly one matchstick to make this equation work. Now you have to leave the matchstick as part of the equation. You're not allowed to add to or change the equal sign, because a lot of people will try to do this. You ready for this?
Awesome.
And they'll say, hey, this number divided by this number does not equal this number. And that would be too easy. So that puzzle does not allow that. Now, who can tell me what Roman numeral is our numerator? Please raise your hand electronically. And Alex, Jacoby, Andrew, can you get rid of the dog so I know that you are engaged with us? You can play with the dog the other 300 and I think it's 60 hours of the week. Jack, go for it.
So what is the Roman numeral for the diameter?
Well, I want to ask you what Roman numeral is the numerator?
Numerator. So Roman numeral, I think it would be 3 lines, right? For 3?
Yes, you are correct. And do you want a little help, Omer?
Isn't like X5
Ah,
and V10.
Hold
So
on
then
a second.
it's 1, 2, 3 lines.
Guys,
So
look, my iPhone.
13.
My iPhone is called the iPhone X. Now, it came after the iPhone 9
It's
and
after.
it came before the iPhone 11. So Omer, can you restate what you just did?
Sorry, the X is 10. No,
And
the V is 5. Okay, I mixed them up.
no problem, my friend. And now, Alex, can you tell me what this fraction is on the left? Go.
The fraction is 23/7,
So Serena, can
which
you
I think
finish
is
that?
equivalent to pi.
So 23/7
7.
equals what number, Serena? And keep yourself unmuted. That way you can answer straight away.
Here it says it equals 2.
Yeah, guys,
But,
that's not really true, is it?
well,
So,
it doesn't have an equal, like, answer.
hey guys, what if I wanted 2 to be my answer? What would my numerator have to be? On 3, everybody. 1, 2, 3, go. Come on, what number divided by 7 is 2? Everyone, go ahead.
14. 14.
Okay, now everybody unmute themselves. Everybody unmute themselves and put your videos on if you feel comfortable, because I now want to ask you, what if we could move one of the sticks to the right side and make that a 3? What would be a true statement if my denominator were a 7 or a 6? So if my denominator is a 7, what would my numerator, don't say it out loud, have to be? On 3, Ava, go for it. 1, 2, 3, go. Come on, guys. You know what number is 7 times 3?
21.
Sure. 7 times 3 is 21. Therefore, 21 divided by 7 is 3. What number divided by 6 on 3 is 3? 1, 2, 3, go.
18.
Now, can we create a 14 on top, a 21 on top, an 18 on top, and a 6 on the bottom, and a 3 on the right by moving one matchstick? And if you have any ideas, like let's say Asher, you have an idea, but you're not sure that it's right, just raise your hand and let's just go for it. Alex, hold on, Alex, go for it.
Well, I'm not sure if this is gonna work, but maybe if we took away one of the matchsticks in the denominator and brought it over to the 3, to the 2 other matchsticks.
Yeah, now we have what? We have what number divided by what number, Alex?
23 over 6.
But guess what? We now have 23 divided by 6 equals 3. Is that a true statement?
No.
I know.
So we know that there are 3 true statements here. So far, we have not gotten there. Serena?
You could put one stick from the top. No, yeah, and then put that one in the where the answer is.
Here?
Yeah.
And now what do we have, Serena?
Oh, it's 22. I thought it was 22 divided by 7.
And 22 divided by 7 does not equal 3, but wait a minute. Wait a minute. Where are the light bulbs going off? Everyone, what did we learn about the relationship between the diameter of a circle and its circumference? How many times is pi? pi is approximately, Jacob, as a fraction, what number, Jacob?
Wait, if you remove one of the sticks right there.
The top.
Yeah, on like if you remove one of the sticks from the x, that will be 14, and then you divide it by 2, so that's 7.
Ooh, hold on.
Yeah.
Hold on. Now look at this. Now, Jacob, that was a brilliant, brilliant move. Do you guys see how Jacob created 14 by removing a stick? Now, Jacob, I'm going to give you a little bit of license on this one. Now, when I say I'm going to give you license, it means I'm going to say that that is now vertical, okay? The other thing, Jacob, is you're not allowed, using Roman numerals, to have 4 i's in a row, because normally for 14, who can tell me what 14 is in Romans? Who can tell me, Andrew?
14
Keep yourself unmuted, please.
I think I might have found something from mine.
Okay, well, hold on a second. Who knows 14 as Romans? Go, Jacob. Go, Jacob. And go, Jack.
It's X, 1, and then V.
Yep. So XIV, everybody, is the technical way to do 14. But Jacob, let's say that I agree with you, that we can call that 14. Jacob, what are you going to do about this extra stick? What are we going to do with it? Does anybody have an idea what we could do with the extra stick? Raise your hand like this if you have an idea what to do with the extra stick. Andrew?
So what I did is I kept that other x in. No.
Yeah, but before you do that, what I want to do is find out if Jacob's thing is going to work. How could we make 14 divided by 7 work? What would we do with the other stick? Go for it, Andrew.
So maybe you can make like no wait. Could you do it? Maybe you could make like a V for one of them.
Then it would change the numbers. Guys, watch this. Why don't we just make the division sign longer? So, Jacob, if this guy right here, Jacob, could be considered a 14, then I would say that you got it. I'm not going to agree with it because it's not exactly right, but Jacob, I think you get 99 out of 100 points on that one. Now, I want to hear from Andrew. Andrew, you said that you had a method.
So what I did is I kept that other x.
Yep.
And like, wait, weren't there only 2 there at this up on the top at the start?
No, there were 20. Remember, 23 divided by 7 equaled 2.
And then what? And then I did like, and then I put and then I made those 2 sticks into x.
Oh, so you made these 2 sticks into x, yes?
No, what it equals to.
Oh, you mean these 2 guys?
Yeah.
So if I were to do this and just move it over slightly, and if I were to agree that that could be an x, now you have 23 divided by 7 equals what?
10.
10.
And that is not exactly
No.
there. So I love it. I love it. I love it. Jesse, what do you have? Go, Jesse.
I was raising my hand for the other one.
Okay, okay.
The one before,
And what about you, Alex?
Well, maybe we could do the same thing that Jacob did, although put it somewhere else.
Yeah, but I'm gonna say that a diagonal line does not make a 1. All right, guys. Everybody look at this right now, please.
I think I might have another thing.
Go for it.
So take away that X, split it apart, that second X.
When you say take it away, I'm only allowed to move 1 matchstick.
Oh wait, maybe you could turn the ending things into a V.
You know what? I could do that. Everybody watch this.
No, the end ones, like the equals. Maybe.
Okay, so let's be real. You could say left and right. So the 2 on the, make the 2 into a 5, but 23 divided by 7 still does not equal 5. So
or you could also like reverse that and cross and then make a V out of 2 of the numerator.
Yep, you could do that. And now you have what? 24 divided by 7, does that equal 2?
Yes.
24
No.
divided by 7 equals 2, guys?
Oh, wait, no. Wait, no.
No, 14 divided by 7 equals 2. Now, I want everybody to pay attention to this. Are you ready? I want everybody to write down 22/7. What is 22/7 as a mixed number? Don't say it out loud. Everybody write down 22/7. No, please do not say it out loud. Write down 22/7 and then write it as a mixed number. How many whole numbers? And then what's left over? On 3, everybody. 1, 2, 3, go.
3 and 1, 7.
7.
And guys, didn't we say that that is very close to the number what?
3. Pi.
Guys, the number of diameters that make up a circle is very, very close to 23/7. And guess what? Can we turn the top one, 23, and can we move this horizontally and make it a pi? Omer, what do you think, buddy?
Tricky.
Omer, what do you think?
I was gonna say that.
Oh, that's great. Guys, this is one of the coolest puzzles. You ask this to any adult that hasn't seen this class, and I guarantee you that they will think about it for a good amount of time. Now, this was inspired by you guys last week. I started playing with the matchbooks. Jack, do you have a question?
No.
Okay, your hand was raised.
God.
It was?
It was. I've put it down. Now, guys, I want you guys to look at the next puzzle. Do you guys agree that 5 plus 7 does not equal 2?
7 minus 5
Yeah.
equals 2.
Now, don't do it out loud, but there are 2 or more, so actually there are 3 solutions for this puzzle. There are 3 solutions. And Andrew, if I were you, I'd be really focused and I'd be manipulating my matchsticks, trying to think, can I come up with the 3 solutions? And I'm gonna lower everybody's hand just to make sure there was no old hands raised. Claire, Hayden, Ava, and Drew, if you could show your video, if you feel comfortable, I'd appreciate
I
it.
need more time because for some reason it ran out.
You go to study, I don't know.
Can I?
Okay,
You
I'm
don't know
gonna
the pin?
go
Can
with,
you
by
try
the
the
way,
one
somebody's
for
talking to a parent. Somebody's talking to a
told her,
parent.
Asha.
If you can mute yourself, that would be great. Omer, I'm gonna choose you.
I think. Wait.
I
Oh,
don't.
take the 7 top matchstick, put it on the 2, and make 6.
Where should I put it?
Like the 2 is like this. Put it like this. Yes, right there to make
Ah,
6. Oh,
you know, Omer, I think it's brilliant. I love it. I know it's a backward 6, but my brain was doing the same thing. My brain was doing the same thing. So not exactly, but Omer, man, keep thinking, and you are the man. Serena,
You move the, for the plus sign, you move the vertical stick and put it on the 5, like move it up, no, the other part.
No, I can't do it standing on.
and what do you get? Tell me, Serena.
9 minus 7 is 2.
So what I want you to say is, take the vertical stick from the plus sign and make the 5 a 9. And 9 minus 7 equals 2. Guys, that was awesome. Not just a little bit awesome. Now, Alex, do you have another solution?
So I took the vertical one with I took the vertical matchstick that is on the plus sign, and I turned it horizontal and placed it in front of the 2 to make 5 minus 7 equals -2.
Guys, I'm just gonna go, wow, totally rocks. 5 minus 7 equals 2. Is that crazy awesome or what? Now, there's one more. Wait. There's one more that I'm going to challenge you to find. There's one more. Drew, you have anything? Drew, I haven't been able to see you, so I don't know if you're there. Ava, you said you would put your video on, Claire, as well. It would be great, so I know when you're ready to go. And I'm looking for that third solution. Now, in a couple of minutes, everybody, in a couple of minutes, I am going to show you an algorithm that you can solve these puzzles, but you have to do a little work to solve those puzzles. So who thinks they have a solution for me on this one? And I'm looking for raised hands. You guys should be moving. I see Alexander's moving all types of matchsticks. I really hope that you do.
Matches.
All right. Now, guys, you might think that this one is cheap, but guess what? Raymond, one of my first graders, actually solved this one. I thought when I solved it, it was a little cheap, but I love it. Are you ready for it? Remove the bottom vertical stick of the 7 and put it where? Say it, guys.
right there.
Now, obviously, I have the ability to make it longer, so it looks a little bit less cheap. But what do you guys think about 5 plus 7 equals 12?
Oh my god.
Yeah?
No, that's so cheap.
It is
doesn't even
cheap.
count.
It is cheap, right? Now I want to show you something. You know that the thing that I enjoy doing most is creating my own puzzles. And I love when my mathematicians do the same thing. I want you guys to look at 5 plus 2 equals 7. Do you agree that that is a true statement?
Yeah.
Yeah. We know that that is a true statement. So watch this. I am now going to take one of the sticks and I'm going to move them. You ready?
Nine minus 6.
Is 6 minus 2 equals 7?
No.
No way. So guess what? This is a puzzle you can create with the answer being 5 plus 2 equals 7. What about if I go like this and I make it a,
9 minus.
uh-oh,
Also true.
that's also true. So that's not actually a good puzzle, is it? Because that's a true statement. Now, what if I took this guy and made him go, I can't do that. That's a backwards 6. That's a backwards 9. That's a 6. That's a 9. Oh, I have an idea. I have an idea. Why not take this guy away and do what with him? Vertical. Whoops. Hold on. Could I not make that 9 plus 2 equals 1? Or could I also make that 6 plus 2 equals 1? So what we just did is we just created 3 puzzles on our own. Now, here's my promise to you. If you guys create your own puzzles, I will try to solve them. Okay? Now remember, you have to tell me, move one matchstick to make it work. Now, in order to do this, we are going to look at the digits 1 through 9. They are called the Arabic numerals. Okay? They come from originally Africa, most specifically, we believe, in Egypt. They were discovered in the 13th century by a European mathematician named Fibonacci when he was on a trading mission with his father. His father used to fill up big ships with products and trade them with Africa. And he found these numbers and he was like, oh my God, it's pretty amazing. So Arabic numerals made with matchsticks. Now let's start with the number 9. How could we transform the number 9 into a different number by moving one matchstick in the number 9, or we can add a matchstick or take away a matchstick? What do you think we could turn it into? Raise your hand electronically if you have an idea. And I'm going to start with you, Jesse.
You take away the top stick on the 7, then place it on the 9, and that will equal 8.
Whoa. So, and really, you could turn a 9 into 8 by taking any vertical line, yes? And adding it. Do you guys see that? Any vertical line. And now,
But use the 7.
wait a minute, hold on a second. Hold on a second. If the 9 can become an 8, can the 8 become a 9? Guys?
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Yes.
if you write down 9 can become an 8, you also have to write down 8 can transform into a 9. Now, who knows the next thing that 9 can become? Ava, go for it. And unmute yourself, please.
I was gonna say 8 as well.
Oh, that's awesome. That's awesome. What about you, Asher?
A 3.
You can transform it into a 3 by taking away the top 6. Yeah, that one.
Oh, so the vertical on the left?
Mm-hmm.
Guys, what do you think about that? How brilliant is that? Now, can we make a 3 into a 9 by adding a vertical? Yes?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So guess what? We now have to put 3 can transform into a 9. Who knows another number that 9 could transform? Claire.
Take one of the sticks on the top, the right one, and move it down to the bottom to make a 6.
Oh, wait a minute. You're saying, Claire, take this one here? Claire, is that what you were saying?
Yeah.
Oh,
And if you
man.
take it away, you can make it a 5.
Whoa. Hold on a second.
Yeah. That's
Guys, as I was making Claire's 6, you noticed a 5? That is awesome. So I'm going to write that down. 9 can become a 5. 9 can become a 6. And obviously, therefore, 5 can become a 9, and 6 can become a 9. Is there anything else that 9 can become, Alex?
I was going to say 5.
And what about you, Jesse? Is your hand still up? Or do you have the last one?
I don't have it.
Oh, actually, there are 2 more. Actually, there's one that's a little cheap, but and there's one that there is. Ava?
Well, this is like, so you take away like the top left.
Actually, I have one.
The horizontal?
I actually have.
Wait, I just saw something that
Wait, I have one.
I saw
Don't
another
interrupt,
one.
though. Don't interrupt. Ava's got the floor. Go ahead, Ava.
I saw a stick that wasn't used to be there.
So let's see. I'm trying to find out who has their hand up electronically. Oh, I've got Omer. I've got Jacob. I've got Jacob, you're muted, so you've got to unmute yourself. And Jesse.
Take the middle one from the 9 and place it on the crack. That makes it a 0.
Oh, that's awesome. Everybody, that's the last one. 9 can become a 0. Now, I do want to tell you that there was one, remember I said there was one that was a cheap one? Okay? I really don't like it very much, and I'll tell you why.
What is that?
Why?
I think 9 becomes a Y. Some people say that 9 becomes a 4. I don't like it, and so I'm going to say no, that 9 does not become a 4. But guys, isn't this amazing? So if you figured out all the different transformations, so for instance, can anybody tell me what would the transformations be for 4? So I found 4 transformations. And I am looking, Serena, I want you to be working this. And guys, what you should be doing is you should all have a floor on your paper with your matchsticks or toothpicks, mixing them all, have one more to add to it, take away. What are you going to come up with? So, oh gosh, Jesse, we'll start with you.
I accidentally with my.
Yeah. Try to work that so that doesn't happen. And who's gonna get started?
I actually have one.
Go for it, Jess.
You add one stick. You add one stick
Vertically or horizontally?
Horizontally, and put it up, all the way up of the fort, and that equals 9.
Guess what, guys? I do not think that is cheap. Even though the 9 does not really become a 4, I think the 4 definitely, based on what Jesse said, definitely becomes a 9. All right, Ava, you had your hand up. What do you see? Alex?
I don't have my hand up.
Okay, sorry, I thought you did. Alex?
Well, maybe if you took, let me see.
No.
I just forgot it.
All right, guys. This one was also solved by one of my first graders, and I could not believe it. Now watch what I do. I'm not going to give it away. I'm simply going to remove the bottom vertical a little bit. What do you think I want to do? Any ideas?
I have one.
Wait. Ben, I want to call on you.
Oh, move it to the top.
Yeah, you mean turn it from vertical to what?
Horizontal.
Turn it from vertical to horizontal. And what does it become, guys?
A 0.
It's a 0. How cool is that? 4 transforms into a 0.
Wait.
It's pretty cool. Question. And somebody's doing a lot of typing right now. So if they can hold off on that, I'd appreciate it. Claire. Yeah, whoever's making a noise right now on their computer, please
If
stop.
you take the middle one and turn it to vertical, then put it down, it makes an 11.
Claire, that is brilliant. Everybody give her a round of applause. That is so cool. Now, guys, guess what? There is one other that is a little bit similar to that. And this one, I really think you're going to like. I couldn't believe it. Jesse, do you have it?
I'm guessing it's pi.
Well, you know what? No, but Jesse, yes. Guys, look at what Jesse just did. You moved that one to the top. Let's make it a little longer. Let's make this one a little longer, which you really can't do. But Jesse, that was pretty cool. That was pretty cool. I like that. But guess what, guys? Take the horizontal and make this a y. What did we just turn 4 into?
7.
No,
Ooh. Wait, no.
not 7.
12.
71.
71. We turned the number 4 into the number 71. Can you believe what crazy puzzles you could make with that fact? That is crazy. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put that in. Your job this week is to complete this sheet. What I gave you in the PDF that I sent is not even close to being complete. So I want you guys to try to complete it. Oh, and by the way, I also want you to work with the minus sign and work with the plus sign to try to find transformations. By the way, you guys want to see a fun transformation?
Yeah.
Take this, turn it horizontally, or actually vertically. And doesn't that become a 4? Is that a little crazy? Omer, did you have a question?
Looks a little.
Omer, did you have a question? All right. I want to show you one of my favorite puzzles right now. And one of my favorite puzzles has exactly 3 solutions. Are you ready? Okay. I want everybody working this. 6 plus 4 equals 4. It has exactly 3 solutions that I could find, but maybe, oh, Andrew, did you have your hand up? And I can't hear you, so I assume you're muted.
I have a solution. So move the middle stick for the 6 and move it up here.
Wait, here
And
is
then turn it vertically.
okay, turn it
Attach to
vertically,
those sticks.
and then do what with it?
0 plus 4 equals 4.
Guys, totally nailed it. You are a math beast also, okay? And who else has one? Serena.
Mine is, take the bottom left part of the 6. Yeah, that one, and
The vertical?
yeah, the vertical. And put it on top of the 4 on the right.
Oh man,
Yeah.
are you making the 4 into a
9, yeah.
wow? Guys, that's another rocking one. Asher, go for it, buddy.
So you put that, and then you take the vertical one on the vertical pops on the stick on the plus sign and put it on the top of this on the top left right of the 6.
Oh my God, Asher, tell everybody what you just did.
8 minus 4 is 4.
Yes.
Oh.
Guys, those are the 3 that I found. Now, Alex and Jesse, your hand is still up. I assume that you had one of the ones you came up with. If you have a new one, leave your hand up. Jesse?
I have one if you had turned the 6 to an 8. So, what? What?
Go ahead.
6.
But the way, but that's exactly what Asher did. He turned.
I actually did the wrong.
Okay, no worries. Now, guys, that's one of my favorite puzzles when they have multiple solutions. But here's another favorite of mine. Now, I'm going to make that a little bit bigger. Okay, it's 5 plus 5 plus 5 equals 550. Now, I think you should also notice that I used 4 matchsticks for the plus sign. 4 matchsticks. Now, there's a reason why I did that. Omer?
I know how to solve this.
How to solve it, buddy? Go
This
for it.
is also one of my favorites. So on the first plus sign, take this one, the right stick, yes. Take that, turn it diagonal, and then put it to make, put it up and put it up to make a 4.
And?
54 plus.
And then 55 545 plus 5 equals 550.
Oh my gosh. 545 plus 5 equals 5. Guys, does Omer rock? I mean,
Like definitely. Like
oh
100%.
my gosh. Now, wait a minute. Omer, could you have done the same thing with the plus sign on the right?
Yes.
Yeah. Oops. Hold on.
Yes.
Yeah, very, very good. Now, I also created, guys, a whole bunch of other challenges for you without numbers. Can you move exactly one matchstick to make this into 4 triangles?
That's impossible.
And that's what I was thinking, but it's a little silly. So this one is a little silly, and I want
Tell us.
say again, Hayden?
Tell us.
Oh gosh, I'm not going to tell you until you give it at least a minute. Come on, everybody gets not a minute.
I can't hear anything.
30 seconds to think about it.
I think I'm breaking up.
Mr.
I
Kramer,
can't hear anything.
Mr. Kramer, I have a way to make 3 triangles, but not 4.
All right,
Sort of.
keep working it, Kennedy. Somebody said they didn't hear anything. Who's that? Raise your hand.
I can make 4.
Claire, do you have it?
I can make 4. I have it.
Hold on. Go ahead, Claire.
You take on the first triangle, you take the one on the top, on the right, that one, and then you move it down under it to make up the number 4.
Wait a minute. You mean turn it vertically like this?
Yeah.
Oh, we cheated.
Drew, is that what you had too?
No.
Wait, by the way,
I have something different.
hold on a second. Drew, I'm going to take yours.
No, wait.
Claire, that was brilliant. Guys, isn't this a little silly but fun?
Yeah.
Okay, I love it. Now,
You
Drew,
meant like actually 4.
give me your solution, Drew. Go for it, Drew. And Drew,
Maybe we can try moving one of those to the top of there to make it like a pyramid of 4 triangles.
but you have to tell me which one to move. You can say the
Like
right
the,
triangle, right,
what
triangle, left.
the left one of the one on the right, maybe.
So tell me what to do.
Maybe move the left one on the one of the triangle on the right. Put it on to connect like both of those on the top.
Now, if you could do this, if you were allowed to do this, you could definitely make maybe an extra triangle, a third triangle.
Yeah.
That would be moving 3 sticks. You're only allowed to move 1 stick here. So Drew,
Oh.
keep thinking about it. Keep thinking about it. Now, the next one I want you guys to do is this. I want you to think about how you could make 9 from the 11 matchsticks, and you're allowed to move exactly 5. You're allowed to move exactly 5 matchsticks. Now take 11 matchsticks and put them on your desk.
You have to move 5?
You have to move 5. And Alex, I'm gonna let you first create it to make sure it works. Alexander, you working this one?
I figured it out, or at least one solution.
Great. Try to figure out another one now. By the way, I am working on another solution myself right now.
Yippee! Yip, 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 yip.
Yeah, that didn't work for me. Serena, what'd you come up with?
Oh, I put my hand up by accident.
Okay, Asher,
Um,
what about, oh, Jacob, what about you, buddy?
So first, like you cross out 5 sticks.
You want me to just cross out 5 sticks?
So then you have like use two like to make a V. So you're gonna have to like make it like in a different angle.
Yeah, but if you remove, you can't remove any sticks though. This puzzle doesn't allow removal. But Jacob, I love where you're going with this. Asher and then Alex, go.
So you take like 2 in the middle.
Well, which one? The first, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh, eighth, ninth?
It doesn't really matter. It has to have
One matchstick.
yeah, like those 2 will be fine. Then you take 1. Actually, no, you take the one on the.
One
You take the one on the.
Everybody has to be really quiet. There's a sibling in the background yelling, please. Stop. Okay, go for it.
You take the one on the left and put it below the one on the right. You turn.
You mean like
Turn one.
like how do you want me to put it?
You turn it the way that, yeah, like that way, and then you turn it
Here,
right
here, or here?
there. The first one, the one on the left, yeah, like that. Then you take another one, and then sort of make a square on the top of that. Yeah, and then you put.
And then one more.
Yeah.
Yeah, but we got a problem.
big stick.
Oh, I know how to do it.
5. But we have 6 remaining.
I just figured it out.
So Asher, you actually did a beautiful job. And Asher, you know what you just taught me? You taught me that I needed more words in my instructions. I needed to say, you must use all.
Mama, there's 2
all the-
Oh, wait, I know how to do it.
all the sticks must be used. So Asher, without that instruction, I would say that you nailed it. Absolutely. Alex, what about you?
Well, I had a solution that worked for just if you could leave those leftover sticks. So I took
But do you have one?
two,
Do you have one where you use all the sticks?
Yes, I do.
No, wait, Alex, do you have one where you use all the sticks?
no.
Okay, so hold on a second. Serena, we've got 2 minutes. Go for it.
It's a kind of a question. Do you have to make the number 9 or the word 9?
However you can make a 9.
Because I can make the word 9.
Yeah, same. That's what I was gonna do.
Yeah, I go like that. And then for the I, you just leave it. Yeah.
Guys,
That's what I was gonna do.
and guys, this is one of my favorites. And do you know who inspired this one?
So,
I have a student that has 2 students that are brother and sister, and their last name is 9.
what?
Their last name is 9. Now, if I had a last name that was a number, I would be a really lucky guy. Now, I want to show you some of the other puzzles. This is one of my favorites, where you have to move 2 matchsticks, and the coin is no longer inside the goalpost. Okay? The coin will be outside, but the shape will be exactly the same. This is 2 trapezoids. You're going to make 3 triangles. This is one of my favorites. Take a big equilateral triangle and make 3 equilateral triangles by moving only 3. This one is very, very cool. That one is definitely brilliant. That one I loved creating. And this one is a lot of fun. Now, I also made some very difficult ones with 3 add-ins and equals. You have to move 1 stick to make it work. one stick to make it work. I even use multiplication on one of them. So please send me I want you to send me your special puzzles, and I promise to try to solve them. Okay, guys, remember, this lesson was inspired by pi. And if you can just think of 22/7, for the next 50 or so years, you're gonna be a lot better off. Say goodbye to your friends. I'll see you in a week. Next time, my background will be not virtual, but you'll see a harbor and boats in the background.
Bye.
Next,
Bye.
I'll see you guys.
Thank you. Thank you. Bye.
Thank you.
Perfect cylinder.
Oh, wait, you drank it. You drank it. Put it back. Put it back. I can't wait. By the way, Kennedy, you know I'm going to buy that, right?
And Mr. Kramer, we try to do a lot of vegan. It's a Whole Foods option.
Hey, I'm all about it. I'm all about it.
Enjoy. We think of you here. Your house just got bought again. Your house on Yorkshire.
See you guys.
Bye bye.
Adios.